I've got you, Gene, red-handed.
No, you didn't.
That's the whiskey anyway.
Where's the proof?
Right there. The red-handed Rye Whiskey. Hi, I'm Charlie from Multicasking.
I'm Jean.
From Multicasking.
Same place. We're from the same place.
We're heading down the Texas Bourbon Trail.
Yes.
Gene and I hit the Texas Trail, and this time we're gonna do a bit of a rarity around these here parts.
Yeah.
We're doing uncorking for you.
Yeah, we had our heads up our asses and didn't take enough notes to have anything, so we're gonna just uncork this for you right here.
I did not have my head up my ass. That's just me. Head was on my neck the whole time. So no, we went down to Texas and hit the Texas Whiskey Trail. And one of the bottles we brought back with us was from Treaty Oak Distillery in Dripping Springs, Texas. It is their 10-year-old Rye Whiskey.
Got it.
Using your head, Gene. Thank you so much.
I got a whiff of that. That smells nice.
Well, this...
Probably your hands.
I do have nice smelling hands, if I'm going to say so myself. Do a bit of a
This one's yours.
uncorking there for you. Now, Gene knows nothing of this whiskey. Now, Gene,
I don't know anything about it.
I want to give you an option here.
I don't want that one.
No, it's first and Mark one. I want to give you an option here. This has a few things that are unique about it. Would you like to know those things now or later in the review at the end? Would you like to know stuff such as the mash bill and where it's from?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me the mash bill.
Do you want to know that now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, the mash bill. This is a sourced whiskey. We wanted to give you all things Texas, but Treaty Oak sourced this from Handed Distillery in Quebec, Canada.
Quebec, really?
And this is one of those barely legal ryes. This is a mash bill of 53% rye, 39% corn, and 8% malted barley, 8% barley. This is described by many a reviewer as a unique rye.
It's got a unique nose.
Does it now? It does. Indeed, it does.
I would maybe even guess this as a scotch of sorts. It's got floral notes. It's got those light fruits like a pear, floral, lavender.
I would not say a scotch, but it does have. It does floral.
It's got the scotch kind of notes. It's also got a weirdness.
So a couple things to note. This is aged 10 years in a barrel, and it looks like a scotch because a lot of scotch comes barely comes light color. Yeah. This is a light colored 10-year-old whiskey. It's 10-year-old. It's a rye guy.
I got a sugar cookie, a fresh baked sugar cookie.
50 ABV, 100 proof.
50, okay.
I'm getting like clean water, maybe a touch of blue Gatorade.
This is one of those that we're getting different things completely.
Yeah.
So the first pour out of a bottle, I don't know.
Yours to me is fun dip sugar, crushed up, the little certs you get in the vending machine.
The certs?
Certs you get like the blue, wintergreen certs you get in the vending machine. You temper those down.
Why do you temper them down?
That's just the note that I'm getting. I'm describing my note to you.
Okay. Anyway, I get fresh baked sugar cookie, like the soft ones, not the hard ones.
And that's a debate. Some people like hard sugar cookies. Like you like crispy bacon. I like rubbery bacon. Some people like hard sugar cookies. I'm more of a soft sugar cookie guy.
I like really crisp bacon because I'm American.
I like rubbery bacon because I too am American. But we're from different parts of the Mississippi Valley, so maybe that's what it is.
I'm right, you're wrong. That's all it is.
I get that about you, Gene. And thank you for letting me know all that information.
I know it. I'm here for you. I do get some rye notes, though. I mean, they're not like heavy rye notes.
I'm getting some fresh cut grass. It's like this was, I would guess this is finished in maybe a wine, well, it could be a wine barrel because it's too light.
I get some spearmint, some of that, the rye spearmint.
I'm getting that lemongrass, fresh cut grass.
What's that?
39% corn. I would think I'd get more corn than I would. I like a bourbon with a high rye. This is a bourbon. This is rye.
Rye.
This is rye.
I'm going right in rye.
Going right on in. Have you had they're from Dripping Springs, that's in town. Have you had Ghost Treaty What is your favorite Texas distillery?
Heavy on the spearmint on the palate. Oh, the finish is all, to me, it's all spearmint. A little bit of oak. It's fresh. It's light. It's not. It's weird. It's different. It's good.
This is unique. You said heavy spearmint.
It's heavy. I guess heavy spearmint.
It's a heavy, maybe a fresh spearmint leaf.
Yeah.
It's like a mojito, but 50% of the mojito is fresh spearmint leaves. This is, yeah, and I had my, of course this is an uncorking. We don't do it on corkings typically because we haven't even drank past the neck yet. This has a small neck. I do dig the bottle.
Yeah, this is like I'm chewing on a spearmint leaf, soaked in butter, and a little bit of sugar, like a sugar cane.
I'll give you a sugar cane. I'll give you a sugar cane. I'll give you, there's a spearmint everywhere. It's creamy mouthfeel. Second sip gave me a bit of a Kentucky hug. I don't know if I would guess this as being 10 years old. Visually it looks like it's 2. And I would guess, if you told me this is a Texas, I would have guessed that this is sourced simply because Texas whiskey is darker than this, which I should have been a visual clue when I bought the bottle.
Oh, well, you said it was
Sourced.
Quebec.
Sourced from Canada, yeah. And kudos to Treaty Oak because they are open. They tell you everything. Hey, it's our whiskey. It's not our whiskey. If it's not our whiskey, here's where it's from. They tell you all that. So good for them. I love that about them. Water did.
It amplified the spearmint a little bit.
It's like I got rock corn grain in my glass.
I'll give you that. I'm gonna give it to you. Here you go.
Could you identify this as a rye on the nose?
Only because of spearmint. I mean, I don't get
on the nose.
I get spearmint on the nose.
Okay.
I don't get spearmint on anything that's non-rye. So to me, if I get spearmint, I'm gonna guess there's some rye in it.
Water, it was there neat, but water adds a bit of a perfume note.
It's sweeter with water.
It is sweeter with water. Texas Bourbon Trail is what we're taking you down, guys. We're gonna tell you the score right now, but we're at the end of we have about 2 weeks worth of Texas whiskeys we're gonna bring you. Into that, we'll have a Texas whiskey playlist, Texas Bourbon Trail playlist. This is stop 2 on the Texas Bourbon Trail. I'm gonna give this a unique, this right here, I'm telling you right now before I show you my score, this is why we don't do a lot of uncorkings because it's not a true score. 84, what'd you do, Gene?
Oh, I did an 88.
For me, this is an 84.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is stop 2 in our Texas Trail. We don't do a ton of uncorkings because you don't drink it. It needs to aerate. It needs to open up.
It's creamy. For me, it's creamy. It's got a creamy mouthfeel. It's buttery. It's got light flavors. It's very drinkable.
This is below expectations for me.
Well, you were going in expecting a high rye flavors, a lot of rye flavors.
When I bought the bottle, yeah.
Yeah.
Then when I did a little bit of research, not a lot, just the mash bill.
If I'm just scoring on a whiskey and not on a rye, it's nice.
Aged in both traditional homeland. Oh, it's traditional homeland. So it's aged here in Texas. That's weird. It's aged there. So it is aged in Texas. Has been aged both in a rye whiskey has been aged in both its traditional homeland and here in Dripping Springs. Okay. So they just didn't bottle it immediately when it got to Texas. That's all they're saying there.
Dripping Springs.
That's
a fun place.
Cool name for a town.
Say.
Cost. It costs amount of money.
Oh, yes.
63.
63.
MSRP 65, so I got a little bit below cost. Is it worth $63, Dean?
I wouldn't pay much more than that. Yeah, I would say about 60, 55.
Would you really? It's not worth it to me.
No?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Well,
it doesn't bring enough character.
To me, like I said, for me, it's a lot of Scotch notes. I like Scotch better than you do. So if I were thinking I'd have a Scotch.
I don't know if you like Scotch better than I do. I think you like Pete better than I do. You like Macallan. You're a Macallan fangirl. So we're gonna continue down the Texas Bourbon Trail. If you like the multicasking, all right. Check us out on multicasking.com. Help support the show. And we got some new shirts we're gonna display right here in this Texas Bourbon Trail series. New shirts for you. New shirts.
New shirts. Subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe. You made it all the way to the end. Good job. Good job, you. Anything to add, Gene?
I just did.
Good job. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.